Alright, hey guys, welcome to another Starcraft 2 replay commentary. In this matchup we have me as Zerg once again, spawning in the top right, versus Sorrow, also spawning as Zerg in the bottom left. Well, this is a two-player map, so that's where they're gonna spawn from. But yeah. It's probably the most interesting... Actually, this is one of the few Zerg versus Zerg I've done, but it was pretty interesting game. Once again, I wouldn't bother to do commentary on a game that wasn't interesting in some way. Still pretty much doing my standard opening that I've been doing. 14 gas, 14 pool, 15 hatch. Although, I tend to forget the hatch part because I get caught up making more drones and overlords and such. Sorrow doing a quick pool. I believe that was a 10 pool. So right when his overlord popped, he put down a spawning pool. So quite a bit quicker than mine. I'm just now getting my gas built. Sending an overlord, not really to scout. I'm pretty much just sending him to about right here on the edge. Just to give me a little bit of map awareness of the middle. Hopefully see if he tries to push somewhere on the left or right paths here. Sending my second overlord to my natural just to chill out. Trying to be a bit more proactive with my overlords instead of just spawning them and having them all huddle up in a love circle. Now we got my hatchery going down, but his is, or not my hatchery, my spawning pool, but his is already up. He was a little bit later on the gas though, so he's not going to be able to research speed quite quickly. We end up getting it, I think, around the same time. I don't know, I don't remember. I don't want to spoil too much, of course. So there goes my spawning pool. I actually don't remember to get the upgrade right away. What else is new? Sending my drone out. A little late on the hatchery. Not too bad though, 16 instead of 15. Still a pretty quick expansion. Oh, let's bring up production. That works. Also getting my queen out. No, that's him. He's getting his queen out. Getting confused with the red and the blue. He's red, I'm blue, so yeah, we'll keep that in mind. There goes my queen. Just started. At this point, probably should have been starting to build a roach warren. Pretty sure I can go ahead and afford that. Yeah, it's only 150. So, should have had that going already, unless I was waiting to tech. In which case... probably should have done that right after the queen pops. But a little bit slow. With that. And looks like he is researching speed and it's almost done. Have I started mine yet? Yeah, it's about halfway. I probably would have beat him on the speed if I had remembered to do it right when I got my spawning pool up. Just got a few Zerglings up. 6. Pretty standard number of Zerglings right at the start. He's got... dang, that's a lot of Zerglings. 16, so... more than twice my supply of Zerglings. But I'm producing a few more. And there goes my roach warren down. A little bit later than it probably should have been. And this drone just kind of chilling out. I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? Looks like he's going for early aggression with his circlings. I wouldn't call this a rush. It's definitely quick. I think you see a lot of complaints from like lower league players, such as myself, on the forums complaining about rushes. 8, well, that's pretty quick, but I don't know if I would. I mean, if he had 6 pulled, 6 pull's definitely a rush. 2 gates, generally considered a rush tactic. This is quite early. Maybe it is a rush, maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just early aggression. Maybe they mean the same thing. What do I know? I'm a bronze player. But definitely pretty quick. And I'm actually going to back that up. Because I watched this replay at first, and I went to my APM. I was like, I forgot to say that I could have sworn that he was Protoss. When I went into this game, I was 99% sure that I had seen him during the loading screen. I was like 99% sure it said Protoss. So you can imagine when I see like 16 speedlings come charging at my ramp, I'm like, what? Because I was totally expecting any early aggression to be from, you know, zealots with laser swords, not speedlings. So I went back and I was like, there's probably going to be a moment where my APM just drops to 0 because I'm like just kind of dumbfounded for a second that there aren't zealots. But you'll actually see, it's actually kind of funny what happens with my APM. And I'm actually quite surprised that it happened. Oh my god, Zerglings, and I was expecting it to shoot down, but what happens? Give it a second. Give it a second. Okay, there it goes down for a second. But now it's like up to fucking 150. I was like, damn, my APM just shut up like crazy. And I do get speedlings pretty much right when he charges up my ramp. My speedling upgrade had just finished making some more Zerglings and just starting to get out some roaches. And I just barely hold it off. Wow. Nothing really fancy I did there. I was just, instead of panicking like I normally do and go, oh my god, he's aggressing me, I was like, oh my god, okay, he's aggressing me, move these drones, start building some more crap. Here we go, I could have sworn you were Protoss. Threw me off a bit. It did throw me off just a little bit. When you expect to see one unit and the unit from a completely different race shows up. And we have this drone. He pretty much just sits there. I don't know if I ever remember to see him. He kind of blends in, I guess, a little bit with the bluish tint of this map. I believe this is my first time playing on this map. So yeah, after that rush, or early push, whatever you want to call it, decides to transition into some roach warrens, and I got my roach warren up, starting to produce some myself. Looks like he wants to go for some more aggression. Now at this point, I'm still doing a pretty good job keeping my money low. After that, what I probably should have done was set up some more static defenses. I don't utilize spine crawlers as much as I should. I think I would have had much better success if I had really just saturating my mineral line more. This is, wow, 2 drones, that's not saturated at all. How much do I have up here? Just about near the optimal amount at my first base. But yeah, I should have, I don't know, I kind of fended him off, so I thought, he ain't gonna try that again, but no, I should have stuck some static defenses on there a lot sooner. Does he manage to get those drones? No. I managed to get up there and keep him busy, keep those drones alive. What did he kill there? I don't think he got those drones still. And I decide, hey, my drones are going to be part of the attack too. What do you think of that? But no. At this point, I think Zergling pushes aren't going to be that good since I have roaches up. Not good at all, especially on my creep. So at this point, let's check units. Still slightly leading him on drones, although I should have a lot more considering I early expanded. But I focused more on getting roaches out. I think, let me just pause it again. I think I just focused more on, or my focus shouldn't be on amassing a massive attack force at this point. It should be, okay, I've got 7 or 8 roaches. That should be enough to stave off any other early push he's going to do with his Zerglings. Yeah, he's getting roaches too. Not many. He's still mostly Zergling heavy. So at this point, I should have been focused more on saturating my mineral lines instead of producing units. And teching up. I am getting a lair. Probably should have been building that second geyser. Probably should have built it back when I was getting my roach warren and now working on a third geyser, because hydralisks are pretty gas expensive. Much more so than roaches, like twice as much as roaches. If I had chosen to go mutalisks, even more so, probably would have wanted all 4 geysers, maybe even contemplating a 3rd expansion to support mutas. But in this game, I just decided to go my usual route of roaches and hydras. Sorrow actually researching burrow, and just to give a little tiny spoiler, that burrow is what makes this game interesting. So yeah, not really, still just producing units, not saturating much at all. I've got 6 drones on that line. Getting my second gas at this point because I am trying to tech up. And with this amount of minerals, there's no excuse for not making more drones. Oh no, more harassment. How dare you? Get away. Leave my Zerg alone. But no, I do fend off this attack once again. Okay, never mind. Okay, now I fend it off. Once again. I don't think I lost many drones at all. Now I start making a crap load of drones because I completely... I thought he took out my... Or I thought he did more damage than he did. I completely forget about these guys. And I just start making like 10 or so drones, I think. Yeah, pretty much my whole next larva batch is just drones at this point. Because I figure, I get roaches now, I can hold them off. Time to get saturated. Saturation is good. This ain't no saturated fat. This is saturated minerals. Wow, that was dumb. Do I have my second queen yet? Oh, there it is. Wow, right on cue. Good job, lass. Still no Hydralistin. I'm really just behind on gas, which is preventing me from creating that den. I believe it is 100 gas, yes. 100 minerals, 100 gas. And what am I doing with my gas? I'm just making more roaches. Instead of trying to save up and tech up. Still pretty glad that I am not getting supply blocked. I had that problem for a long time, just forgetting that, hey, you kind of need more supply to make more stuff. And he's starting to utilize his burrow. I don't know, he probably should have kept going with that, but I guess he thought I was pushing, and I guess I was pushing. So he thought, okay, kind of need to, haha, go Zerglings. Take out that roach. Got my waypoints on my, so I can funnel in reinforcements, but they just, it's too far a walk to really reinforce in time against this force. And yeah, trying to funnel them in, but then I'm like, you know what? That's not going to work. So I pull back. Once again, that was pretty much largely an attack move, not much micro going on. Again, my focus for these games has been increasing my macro. How is my reforces? Crap, and I pressed the button that resets the thing. We'll just skip right back to where we were. They decided to put the resource hotkey right next to the restart the whole freaking replay hotkey. So you're still staying below 500. That's pretty good. My main focus. And I think the next step after getting good at staying low on money, once again, I'm bronze, so I'm not offering advice. This is just kind of the evolution of thought in my head. To me, I think the next step would be to not just spend money randomly trying to keep it low, but actually go, okay, what do I need to spend that money on specifically? What is the best allocation of said resources? Instead of just randomly buying things. So I do another... Oh wait, no. Okay, this is the original push, so I didn't quite get back up. Whatever, we'll just start back from here. So there goes that push once again. That doesn't really do much. And he does have this like Zergling burrow, not really doing anything. I guess just seeing when I push out. And this is, yeah, once again, this isn't gonna work. Hey, dude, you don't want to go down that way. And he's like, alright, man, thanks for the heads up. And we head back to the watchtower. And what's that guy doing? Oh, and that guy's just like, screw it, dudes, I'm a one-man arm. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Overlord's spreading out again. Not much, just someone down there. Probably should have had him near his natural.